In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to brand your Substack publication in publication settings. Let's get started right away by opening Substack in your browser. Once the site loads, click on Dashboard to enter your publisher area. If you happen to manage more than one publication, look to the upper left corner of the dashboard and click the Publication switcher. From the list that appears, click the publication you want to edit so it becomes active. Now we'll open the publication settings. Move your eyes to the left sidebar and click Settings. Inside the Settings list, click Basic. This will bring you to the top section of the page, where you'll see the publication logo, the publication name, and the short description. Let's add the publication identity details. Start by clicking the Publication Logo Upload control. A file picker will open. Select the logo file you've prepared for this publication, then click Open in the file picker to upload it. Next, click into the publication name field. Select the existing name that is already there so it becomes highlighted. Now carefully type the sample publication name into the field, replacing the previous text. After that, click into the short description field. Select the existing description that is currently filled in. Then type the sample description, making sure it reads exactly the way you want it to appear on your publication. Once both fields look correct, click Save on the Settings page to lock in these changes. Now we'll open the website editor from Settings. In the Settings list, click Website. On the website page, click Edit Theme. A drop-down will appear, and from that drop-down, select Custom so you can fully control the look of your publication. Next, we'll brand the header. In the website editor sidebar, click Header. Scroll down the page until you reach the Logos section. Click the Logo Upload area, then select the logo file from your computer. Click Open in the file picker to upload it. Once that's done, click the Wordmark Upload area. This is where the text version of your brand goes. Select the Wordmark file from your files. Click Open in the file picker so it uploads into the Wordmark slot. After both images are in place, move down to the Layout section. Click Standard, which makes the wordmark appear above the navigation bar. Now let's apply the brand colors and fonts. In the website editor sidebar, click Home Page. On this page, find the Colors section. Click the Accent Color control to open it. Carefully type in the Coral brand color value so the accent matches your branding. After that, click the Background Color control. From the color picker that opens up, choose a light background color that pairs nicely with the coral accent. Next, scroll to find the Typography section. Open the Post Title font drop-down by clicking on it. From the list of available fonts, select a font that fits the personality of your publication. It's time to save and check the branded publication. Move to the bottom right corner of the website editor and click Save. Wait for the save to complete, then take a careful look at the preview. Check that the page shows the Fieldcraft logo, the Fieldcraft Weekly wordmark, the coral accent color, and the updated font choices. Make sure each element is positioned correctly and that nothing looks broken or misaligned. And that's the full result. Your Substack publication now has a fully branded publication identity. The settings page shows the sample logo, the publication name, and the short description that you typed in. The website editor preview reflects the matching wordmark in the header, the coral accent color throughout the page, the light background, and the typography choices you applied to your post titles. Everything from the basic publication details to the visual theme is now aligned with your brand, giving readers a consistent and polished experience the moment they land on your Substack. You've successfully customized both the identity and the appearance of your publication from inside the publication settings area.